Hello, sir, and welcome back to another episode of Thoughts on Education program by College Dunia. Today, I am glad to introduce Sir Keyur Mehta. I welcome you, sir. Sir, kindly please introduce yourself to our viewers.
Hi, I'm Keyur Mehta. I've done my schooling in animation. 15 years I ran a production house at Burning Pixel and recently we have initiated this center which is Frameboxx located in Bandra. Somewhere down the line I knew I would be teaching students. Being from the industry, it's more important that the students are not only taught with the softwares but given a proper insight about industry and give them the best of education. Concern ये हो जाता है where it's more important that it's not what you're teaching. The student जो आजकल के generation है, they need a proper guidance. In fact, they need guidance how to choose their habit, because learning itself, if I teach you, there are many softwares which are available online, but not everyone is becoming an artist. There is a difference between learning a software and becoming an artist. This is where my role comes in the picture, where we are not here to teach you any softwares. You want to become an artist, you come to me, and I make sure that tomorrow when you leave the center, the person who had come inside and the person who's going to go will be a lot different. Someone who had absolutely no knowledge about how to be an artist, and we make sure that we will make you an outstanding artist.
Great, sir. What is your philosophy of leadership? Like, how would you describe your leadership style?
When I'm talking about being into an education industry, leadership comes to me where I have to lead the students, and being from the industry, it's more important that they are taught in the right way. Giving them knowledge is not sufficient. Giving them vision is more important, and education actually becomes just a part of it. Where if there is no vision in student, you educating them will not lead to anywhere. But at the end of the day, it will just they might end up becoming a 9-to-5 job. But yes, if an artist, there is no job for an artist, I would say. An artist is on job 24/7.
Yes.
If he is creating something, if he is creating an idea, if he has the right knowledge to execute it and the right knowledge to even to present it, then he is a complete artist, and that is what we do. When you're talking about leadership skills and how do I lead the generation, of course, I teach them how to be an outstanding artist and how you can make your career out of it, because incomplete knowledge is where the problem is.
Yes. Sure. So my next question is, how do you strategize about the key programs and the plans for the marketing?
Like I said, we don't market about being an institute. Our strategy is very simple. If you have any interest towards art, और बचपन में बहुत सारे students रहते हैं who have done painting and drawings in the school days, but just because someone said you're not good at it, उन्होंने वहाँ ड्रीम बहुत पहले ही छोड़ चुके हैं.
Yes.
और probably वो इंटरेस्ट उनका बहुत पहले ही जा चुका है. And this is where I come into picture. If you have slightly interest in being into an artistic domain, or if you feel you are artistic, if you think you have ideas, then I will be the helping hand. I can assure you where to go, how to do the stroke. Because when you talk about being an artist, it is not about just knowing or coming up with some creative ideas. It is also a lot about the technicalities. Artist is not just someone who can create something, but it is a lot of technical thing that is required, and that is exactly what we market. This is exactly what our domain is. We here at Frameboxx Bandra, our concern is to give you an absolute knowledge of every thing that you wish to learn.
Yes, sir, sure. So, sir, as you know, the education system in India and the other foreign countries are structured very differently. In your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your institute?
Wow, this is actually amazing. It actually बात ये थी कि बहुत सारे movies. I'm talking about Harry Potter. I'm talking about Incredible Hulk,
Yes.
Night at the Museum. They were actually done in India. A lot of students, generation rather, they look at the movies from a point of view where it is just an entertainment.
Yes.
A lot of student or rather generation, they don't know there is an actual possibility of entire career behind it. There is a team of 150 to 200 artists who sit and work there to make a film. Previously, movies were made I'm talking about movies like DDLJ, they didn't have any VFX in it. But
Yes.
today, give me one movie that does not have any VFX. हर एक मूवी में आप कौन सा भी देख लो, उसमें कलर करेक्शन होता है, उसमें VFX आते हैं, उसमें बहुत सारे एडिटिंग आते हैं, और एक भी ऐसी मूवी नहीं है या सीरीज नहीं है जो बिना VFX के नहीं बन रहा है. Of course, the market has grown humongously. It's just that people still look at from entertainment perspective and they don't know the entire back end of it. And which is what our aim is to make them aware that animation industry is booming and it's a very big sector today. In fact, even Modi ji ne Mann Ki Baat mein bhi abhi recently there was an article on money control as well, that in coming future India will need 20 lakhs artists, and which is actually a very big number.
That's true, sir.
And today, according to अगर आपने analyze किया रहेगा, we have only 2 lakh artists. There is a big gap of 18 lakh artists that needs to be created.
Yes. So sir, to talk about the industry, how does the curriculum of Frameboxx 2.0 ensure the best practice of the industry?
Let me put it in a way where we are not trying to help them achieve industry standards. We are the industry. What is Frameboxx? Frameboxx is not led by any business someone. Okay, it is led by industry professionals. Someone who's already in industry is giving you you're getting an absolute insight. Okay, this is what needs to be done. This is the latest upgrade in the industry. These are the software that needs to be taught, and that is what we are doing. Just one more thing to add up. When you talk about international and national education, we are ranking 20th in top 25 animation institute in the world.
Yes,
Okay.
that's great.
And in fact, हमारे बच्चे लोग बाहर जाते हैं और वहाँ पे in fact पढ़ा के भी आते हैं. And we have India itself is a very big market. It is just that बहुत लोगों को एक confusion रहता है कि इसमें future है या नहीं है. It is because they have incomplete knowledge about it.
Yes.
If you get the right knowledge, how to make career out of it. I am here. मतलब when I started in 2007, 15 years down the line, and I have started my own center. Why? Because I knew what I have to do after learning animation, and which is why I'm here.
Yes, sir. So a little bit different question, sir. Any insights into how Frameboxx 2.0 could be more welcoming to students of different races or economic background?
Of course, बहुत टाइम ये होता है the courses could be challenging in terms of there could be some financial issues. Okay, उसको हम ये challenge करते हैं कि first of all we don't charge you any GSTs. Okay, GST in our domain we have exempted it. दूसरी बात ये आ जाती है कि of course we have EMI systems where we don't charge you any interest.
That's
So
great.
if finance is a problem, and then we also have some other types with banks, and if you want to other process अगर आपको कुछ करना है, so we can definitely help you on that.
Yes, so that's great, sir. So sir, what do you think your role and responsibilities to the university and the students are?
Student and university के लिए responsibility यही है कि softwares are nothing but tools. But if you know what you want to do in life, you will definitely the tools will help you out. But if you don't have vision, आप कितने भी better institute में चले जाओ, अगर आपके पास vision ही नहीं है, and तो software सीख के कुछ मतलब नहीं है. And this is what my role comes into picture, rather my responsibility comes into picture. It's more important to give vision to our students rather than just teaching them softwares, and just teaching them software is not enough.
Very well said, sir. So sir, what do you think should be the institute's top priority over the next 10 years?
Next 10 years, creating amazing artists. In fact, अगर आपने काफी सारे latest movies और ये सब देखे रहेंगे, हमारे student 50-60% हमारे student already है industry.
Yes.
People who have already passed out from Frameboxx, and they are doing amazing job in the industry. Of course, the quality of education that we provide is top notch.
So sir, what would you like people to know about your institute that they may not know?
If you want to learn filmmaking, if you want to know how a shot has been made, वो shot calculate कैसे होता है, complex shot क्या होता है, simple shot क्या होता है, and how are you going to sync that lighting with the VFX. You get everything under one banner, which is here in Frameboxx banner.
Great. So sir, what do you think? What do you see as greatest strength of Frameboxx 2.0?
Greatest strength of Frameboxx 2.0 is not what I am or not the best of faculties that we have. the greatest strength is the students that we get here. The student actually come up with problems. And when I say problems, they are not actually problems. They are a genuine situational thing which they are facing where they are clueless. They don't know what to do about it. One of my shows, I have already mentioned it. If you are not picking up good habits, the bad habit will pick on you. Okay, so अभी आजकल क्या अब generation देखते हो, they are procrastinating a lot. They are becoming lazy. Why? Because the bad habits have already taken on.
Yes.
I'm talking about endless screen scrolling. Now, what have you become? You have developed discipline in doing that.
Yes.
Okay, so the discipline that needs to go in learning, वो तो रह ही गया. Because you have already developed your discipline in wasting your time. If it is not giving you any productivity, what's the point of doing it?
Yes. So, sir, what are some of the biggest challenges you see, both for the higher education in general and for Frameboxx 2.0 specifically?
Okay. Higher education की अगर बात की जाए, of course, when it comes to photography or animation, there is one thing that I can guarantee is that I can deliver you end-to-end knowledge.
Yes.
And not just information that is needed to, which is related to चलो कि खाली फोटोग्राफी सीखना है तो आपने फोटोग्राफी तो सिखा दी, बट फोटोग्राफी सीखने के बाद आप क्या करोगे? There are many photographers out there, or rather many artists out there who are an excellent artist, but they don't have work. Why? Because they were not taught what to do after becoming an artist. Rather, this is where the most unique thing about this institute, Frameboxx Bandra, is we not only teach the software that is needed, we not only help you make an artist, but we also give you a vision what to do once you become an artist.
Great. So, sir, what are some future plans that you're currently or will be designing for Frameboxx 2.0?
Oh God, future plans ये है I want to create something where my team of students would compete, or rather would enter the market not just as where they want to do a job. Rather, I am actually training them where let's build a studio, let's create some artwork. Because if you have vision, if you have the best of mentors, if you have best of technique, 3 साल में अगर आपने ये डिसिप्लिन सीखा है कि आपको काम कैसे करना है, I think we are advanced enough to challenge or to compete with the world and walk hand in hand or walk together. And Indian industry is, I can assure you, the way it is going, we are definitely going to emerge as a very big domain or a very big masters in the animation sector in coming future.
That's great, sir. So, sir, my last question would be any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
See, if you want to learn animation, I would say you want to learn anything, rather. First get your vision right. What are you going to do? Learning is not a process, it is a discipline. You go to abroad, they will not ask you in what domain you have completed your education. They will ask you in what discipline have you mastered, or in what discipline have you completed your graduation. It is the discipline that comes into picture. I would say put discipline in anything and you will become an outstanding person in that role. If you have problem in time management, आप discipline को डाल दो time management में and that problem will be solved. If you have fear of what are you going to do next in life, add discipline to it. Learn. There is definitely an answer. There is definitely a way. It's just that don't be lazy. Add discipline. Keep moving forward, little by little, not a problem, but make sure you don't make yourself lazy.
That's great, sir. This was very inspiring and informative same time. I would like to thank you for giving your valuable time on Thoughts on Education by College Dunia, sir.